I know you didn't hear me a while ago. I'm with the Craven County Republican Women's Club. I'm here for support.
Is that right? Well, that's a good thing.
It's okay to say
she's the one that got this all set up for us. So come on out. For helping us to do that. We appreciate your work. Before we get along too far, I'd like to recognize any current political office holders. We have Senator Preston with us.
Right here.
Okay, Senator Preston, welcome. And do we have any other current office holders that I may?
Mayor.
We have
I'm
a mayor.
Just the mayor.
Okay.
That don't count.
Of course it counts.
What's that city again?
Mayor of Trentwood.
Trentwood, that's it. Okay, so I'm glad that you could join us as well. And he's our chairman, our party chairman. So I'm certainly glad that he could join us, and he's going to speak to us in just a moment as well. Any other office holders we have? We have several candidates. And Mark Griffin back here is running for House. And what is the district? I'm sorry?
Which house?
District 12, that's William Wainwright's seat right now.
Yes.
Not for
yes.
long.
It's an important race, I assure you.
Right.
Very good race. And we have Norm Sanderson, and Norm is behind us. And your district?
District 3.
District 3. You know what's one of the most befuddling things? Where am I at? What congressional district? And if that's congressional, is that U.S. congressional, or is that NC, a state congressional? And Chuck Tyson is going to have a word with us. Chuck?
Sure. Well, it's very obvious why we're here. We're going to win these elections on November the 2nd. I've been involved in Republican politics in Craven County for a long time, and I will tell you, in my opinion, I've never seen the enthusiasm as high as it is for this upcoming election. Because I think everybody, men, women, black, white, Democrat, Republican, conservative, all of them realize what's at stake on November the 2nd. We've got to take back this country. We've got to take back this state and this county. And as the county chairman, I am pleased to report to you that I feel like the county party is better organized than it ever has been in the past. We have a great group of volunteers that are dedicated, and they're the type of people that you can give them an assignment and you don't have to check behind them to see if it's gotten done. They do it. So as party chairman, I want to thank all the volunteers, everybody that is helping us get this job done. We're excited about the opening of the Havelock office of the GOP. Havelock has always been a conservative place and a good place to gather Republican votes for elections. And this year we feel like y'all's enthusiasm by opening this office, and the county party was very pleased to assist you in this, is going to pay off in big dividends on November the 2nd. Because I think having this presence down here really speaks loudly to the public, and that they know that we mean business. Now, I'm excited because I feel like for the first time since I was on the County Board of Commissioners, the county is going to have a conservative, Republican-dominated Board of County Commissioners. People don't understand what that means, because they do more than just set your tax rate. Though that's an important part of being a county commissioner, is, you know, determining what the tax burden is going to be on the taxpayers. But there's multitudes of other things that having a conservative group of people up there will pay dividends to the Republican Party. Because for the first time in decades, when an opening for whatever board, whether it be the health board, the hospital board, the airport board, etc., good qualified Republican men and women will be considered. And I cannot tell you truthfully that's been the case for the last 10
and Mary Liz and Jimmy and all the rest are providing down here. It will pay dividends, because frankly there's Havelock and Carolina Pines and Croatan are some of the strongest Republican areas in terms of percentage of Republican voters. And so I think that this headquarters will make a big difference in getting them out this year to vote. So I would like to say something as a county commissioner. I'm very excited this year at the prospect for only the second time, I believe, in North Carolina history to have a Republican majority. When Chuck was first elected to the county board in 1994, is it 94? That was the first time in North Carolina history that Craven County had a Republican majority, and they did a fantastic job. Actually, I think taxes were lowered.
3 out of 4 years.
3 out of 4 years, and then
Budget balance.
1998, the Democrats took back over, and things changed. They started raising taxes again. So I'm very excited about that. If myself and Chuck and all the rest of the precincts do their job, we will have a Republican majority on the county board. That, along with Norm Sanderson being a representative and Gene Preston being the senator, it makes, I mean, it's not just about one election. I think that changed the entire psyche of what we all call the conservative Democrats. They are the folks that, as far as their ideas and their thoughts, are very similar to ours, but they were born a Democrat, and a lot of them would have died a Democrat. But I think this election may change a lot of that. I think I have heard some change, that have changed parties. Chuck probably seen more than that. So this is, every election is important. We all say this is the most important election in our life,
Your
but
attention
I
just a
really
moment.
believe that. I think this is. Thank you.
Most of us can say, I'm just one guy, what can I do? There are a lot of things that we can do. Register, make sure your neighbors, friends, relatives are registered. Make sure they get to the voting polls and they vote. For today, what you can do is walk around and meet the candidates, discuss issues with the candidates, have some refreshments. The cake has already been cut, so help yourself to the cake. We have drinks both inside and outside. There's a cooler. There's iced tea out there in that cooler outside. So feel free to socialize and get to know one another and our candidates as well for the rest of the day. So once again, thank you for coming, and we'll be here until at least 4 o'clock. So socialize. Thank you for coming.